And qualifying results from yesterday was Yves Lewis on pole with a 27.2, with his Racing Point teammate in second, 5 tenths behind. Involved in Big Bailey behind, almost a second behind. Racengineer moving up because of grid penalties. Same with Roxy. Hilly Billy going down 5 places from a penalty. Lucy Webb going up 2. Sinking going down. And Dabbing Squad also going down, but only by 1 position. That's the grid for you. So let's get in to the British Grand Prix. It's the Xbox Championship. So here we are on the grid now, and we're in the Toro Rosso, and we start 5th today because of penalties that were applied to 2 drivers ahead of us. And we're just gonna stretch these soft tyres as long as we can. And they're only I've just noticed that now, that it's going to be rain in the last part of the race as we get underway. And we're just going to go pause. I think I need to sort on my chair or something. So we're just going to do that. And we're going to let our AI take the formation lap for us. And we are just going to fix whatever was wrong. And we're going to now do the formation lap. Go into the correct starting thing. And we're just going to go take out Dabbing Squad because I thought it'd be funny. At this point, I just couldn't stop laughing. Dabbing Squad had gone AI, I think. He went to the toilet or something. I just wanted to take him out. I think the Racing Points took each other out as well. But we won't quite know. So I'm looking for a P7, possibly P6, because we should have improved on our qualifying lap. If he hasn't realised what happened, go check it out. It was it went live yesterday, so I don't know what you're doing here if you haven't seen qualifying. So we're just gonna wait for the drivers to come around, and we're just gonna let involved in it go through us. He was involved in me. I'm sorry. So we're just gonna hope that we can get a good start, maintain our position, and just finish the race. Because the 5 lights are on now. We rev out the engine and it's lights out and away we go. We've underfueled the car by a lap. It seems to have done well. As we've gone through the first corner, we've got a good start. We've got into 4th position. RB is, we've dive bomb RBs. We brake unintentionally late, and we're battling with him now. But he's got the better of us. He's a much quicker driver than us, shown by qualifying. But we're just going to try and keep Big Bailey behind us for now. We go super deep going into Brooklands. So he's now on our outside. But we managed to fend him off as we go onto the old pit straight now. He's a lot closer on this straight, so won't be surprised if he goes for the overtake. He's going to go round the outside. We tap each other a little bit as I go a little bit straight on the exit, but Big Bailey's got us through. In maggots now. We're just going to try and keep up with him so we can get in this slipstream afterwards. We're in this slipstream now. We're not quite, we're just on the wrong side. So we're just going to have to hang back a little bit, as RB that has decided to let us through, and we calamity shown by the thumbnail, and that we've dropped down to P6, which isn't too bad, but we're going to get P5 back now from Broxy. We forced him wide, not intentionally. I didn't realise I'd done that, sorry. But now we're just going to try and get back further ahead, because for one, RB is going to come back at involved. He's going to come back at us, so we're just going to want to try and get up one position, so that when involved in it gets past us, we stay where we're in 5th. But at the moment, he's done well on that first lap, helped obviously by the incident with Big Bailey and involved. But as we go to Maggots and Beckets now, Big Bailey has got well ahead of us now. We're not close enough to even get slipstream on this straight. So I think we lost the battle for 4th, but Hilly Billy has now overtaken Lucy behind us, or Lucy has made a mistake or something. But we go on now. Lewis sets new fastest lap of the race, obviously, because we want to get that driver which just gone past that barrier there. Because DRS is now enabled. We've lost Big Bailey's 1.4 seconds ahead of us now, and we get on the grass a little bit, but it doesn't affect our lap. On qualifying, we want to get that Alpha Romeo of St. King, because we were on, I think we were quicker than him in qualifying. No, we weren't. We were slower than him. But if we can catch him up, which I think we can, because in qualifying, that last lap would have probably put us ahead of him. But we made a mistake, so it doesn't. We're just gonna plow on and try and take it calm, but we are gonna push. And we have 26 laps in this race. So we're just gonna keep improving our lap time and chipping away at that gap ahead. But we seem to be maintaining that gap behind us, so we don't have to worry about Billy behind. We just have to worry about Bailey, who's catching up to St. King. So we're just gonna try and catch him up, overtake him, take 4th, and then when involved gets to us, we can then go back down to 5th, which is where we started. But obviously we qualified 7th, so technically we just want to, this is pushing above our weight, shall we say, compared to where we qualified. So if we can just keep this position and not worry about anyone else, then it should be okay. We're on the old pit straight now, go through Cops, go a little bit wide, we don't hit the apex, but it's fine because we just go past the edge, through Maggots and Beckets, going flat out, through Maggots, and then braking at Beckets before going on to the Hanger Straight, I think it is. That's gained us 3 tenths on our previous best lap time of a 1:33.9. So we're just gonna continue at our pace as St. King has been overtaken by Big Bailey. So we're just gonna want to catch up to St. and overtake him before Billy can chip away at our gap. At the moment, it seems likely that we will catch up to King before that happens. So, in lean fuel mode, we're just going to save that fuel as much as we can. Even though we underfueled it, I didn't realise the fuel burn would be so high at this track. I hadn't done any practice beforehand, like I said in the qualifying. So qualifying was technically my practice. So, I mean, unless we count weekly event practice, but obviously the Brawn GP car and the Toro Rosso is quite different. Not just the fact that they're got DRS and have DRS, but the fact that these cars have a lot more downforce. So, and plus the fact that the Brawn GP car that I was racing in the weekly event was raining, so quite different circumstances, if you would. But we're being hunted down by Billy, which is not what we want. And there is King ahead of us. So if we can just catch him up before we can be overtaken by Billy, if we can catch up King, then we can let them two battle if we try and chase after Bailey. But at the moment we don't seem to be hitting many apexes, which is not what we want. So I'm just going to look at our tyres now, as in the party chat everyone was complaining about tyres. So if you look quite quickly, the front left was the one that was done the worst. So, but Billy has caught up to us now. So we're just gonna want to defend this position as much as we can. We fought him wide at Stowe, but he is still on our tail. I'm just gonna put our car in the middle of the circuit at every braking point, unless it doesn't make sense to brake in the middle, like there. You can just go flat out in here. It's a very tight one, and they wouldn't get a big enough run to overtake. So we're just gonna plow on the third straight now. And these videos are too long for you to watch all of them. So beginning from the Italian GP, which is next week, you lot will be only seeing the interesting parts. And the interesting part that would be shown is something like this, just battling with someone. He goes really wide at cops from the dirty air. We're just going to go through Maggots, Beckett, and the final one, and we're just going to go plowing on to the next straight. I'm going to try and keep him behind by going to the inside, but he's not close enough to make a move, so we're just going to go back to the outside and race in line, and we're just going to try and shake him off, but he's still behind us. And our ERS is really, really low, but our fuel is back to normal. So we're just going to use our fuel to our advantage. and we're just gonna try and pull away. Because King is maintaining the gap between me and him, which is not what we want. We want to chase him down, take his position, and hopefully, as you see on the minimap, Evolve is really close to us. So if Evolve can get involved with Billy, maybe them two can have a battle, and I can plow away. As we are 5 laps away from halfway through this race. Race is going quite quickly at the moment, and it was an exciting one, and the first one back in T-Camp, which is nice. I can finally see all these data things again, and we plumb into the highest fuel modes as we are on the straight, so we want to use the highest fuel modes, and then we break down for Stowe. Billy isn't close enough to make a move, so that's fine with us, but we seem to be very consistent. We keep improving our lap times, which is what we want. As Bailey now pits for mediums, I'm guessing. It would make sense. And we're just going to go on to the next straight. And Billy is a lot closer this time, because we're about a third of the way through this race. If we brake, we go really wide, not what we want, and it's red per sector. We're just going to try and improve our lap time, but I think it was only marginal disimprovements, so we should be fine. We go wide at Crops, miss the apex, which is not what we want. 2 racing points are still leading this race, and they look close to be catching up to 10th and 9th, possibly lapping them. If we've lost a full second on that lap, which is not what we want, so we're just gonna continue on the race, plowing towards King, because he seems to be a lot closer now. Maybe his tyres are dropping off. If we were in the final corner, we lost 5 tenths on that lap, and now sinking pit. So now we can continue our strive towards King. He's a lot closer now, and we are going to pit on lap 12. Which is when we planned, although Jeff has planned, I think Jeff planned lap 10. So we're just going to ignore Jeff's plan, and we're just going to continue for 2 more laps. Although it could be close, as we are now in 3rd position. There's a yellow flag at Stowe. Don't know who for. Could be RB, but now we think the final racing point pits. We are trying to catch up to King, as we're about 2.5 through the race, as it's actually Lewis that pits, and RB's already pit. If we overtake him for a lead in this race, it's not provisional, what P1, but it's still P1 nevertheless, as Lewis pits for mediums and RB has gone on to another set of softs. I think now we and two cars at the back are the only car to have yet stopped. So we're going down on our delta, and I think we might actually pit this lap. If we've changed to a new fuel using and DRS deploying, only using the bottom one and max one when we need to, and I think it is working for us at the moment. As we lose 4 tenths, so I think it should be our time to pit now, as Lewis is 2 seconds behind us. I think we come in, yep, 10 and drift at the last minute, and we brake as we can now relax our hands as EFC Lewis takes first from us as 69 on our front left as we screenshot it, as RB now takes the fastest lap. We third as we let the gears go, and we are out pretty much straight away. As now King is going to go past us, and he's gone past us by quite a bit, so if we lost out as we go disabled on our cold tyres, as we've lost out as Billy has got past us. So now we have to catch him back up to overtake him. We now have DRS, and he's trying to break the slipstream, but it kind of works. We go down the gears through the field, and we're gaining quite a lot, as Britain is my fastest circuit compared to the AIs. So we've all gone into mediums as we're about halfway through the race, as we remember hearing Dabbing squad say he wants to stretch the tyres out till the rain period, because not too long ago Jeff said 10 to 15 minutes of rain. You may have heard him. I can't, because it interferes with my voice recording annoyingly. But as we go down to the Stowe, we've lost out a little bit, but we can probably catch him up using the other corners we go wide. The final chicane, we are much stronger than him in other parts of the circuit, so we should be able to get him quite easily. And with our fuel saving, it should do as well. We are a lot closer now, going on to the first straight. Pretty sure it's not the Hangar straight, but I don't know. Might actually be. As we go into a slipstream, he's trying to brake it. As we brake, but then let go of the brake for no reason. Probably broke too early, as we're on the lap of the final lap of the first half of the race, as we are now locked in this battle till the end of the race for 5th position, most likely. And we go on to the next straight. We're a lot closer than the last lap, so we put in DRS. Gonna go we hit him a little bit, not intentionally, but we get a warning for that as we go round the outside of Stowe. Can we make it stick? Yes, we can. But he's still there. We've made the move stick, and we are now into P5 in this race. So now we just need to get away and try and catch up to King, who is 4 seconds ahead of us now, which is annoying. But there goes Billy. He's gone down the inside. We're going to do the switchback move on him. We tried to do another switchback, don't quite work, but we've got the DRS. We're on his inside. We're going to use the DRS to pull away. And we're going to use the inside of Brooklyn's, but we broke a bit too late. We tap in, but it's fine. We are still ahead of him, which is good, but being locked in this battle, we cannot get away. This Evolve now comes into our screen, so we've just got to make sure that Evolve can catch up to Billy and battle him and not us. But we're in Maggots and Beckett's complex. It's a little bit hard to try and back Billy into Evolve as they're now catching up to us and back make them hang straight. We're down to the inside, but we've turned, but not enough as we are now. I think, looking back at it now, I think we hit him. Would make sense, but now seems like we locked in for P7 in this race. Obviously, Devin is not close enough to be a threat to us in this race, so we've just got to try and take it easy. But I remember putting the blame on him, which is not good. So I wanted to chase him down. This is the yellow flag in Maggots and Beckett's. Not quite sure who for the Racing Point and Lewis and the Mercedes of Lucy. We go through cops now. It's getting a little bit cloudy, so maybe the rain is coming sooner than we thought. We go onto the curb, which is fun. For the second time in this race, third time in the title. Darren is 34 seconds behind us, so he won't be affected by this position. Just getting back on the track. So luckily, we still keep our P7. That's just put us out of contention for P7 now, but P6 now. So maybe we should just take it easy. If we go through Stowe, going to lean fuel mode, at the lowest fuel mode, and lowest still deployable ERS. Because if we go into none, we're not using ERS at all, but we still, maybe with 10 laps to go, maybe we can salvage a fastest lap or of some kind. Maybe if we can be consistent, we can even catch up to Billy. But I mean, the Ferrari sandwich kind of seems unlikely. And as someone that's been in every single race, at least on each weekend, because I didn't do the F1 last weekend, but I didn't do the F2 this weekend, so I've technically been in every single one. I can't afford that I could take that position with ease. Seems like not. But at least we haven't spent this time at Maggots and Beckett's. So we're just gonna continue on this and see if we can chip away the Billy's gap to us. But we're just gonna try and take this easy. We're still being fast as we go past the glasses grandstand, because the black bits look a bit like but as it's raining, I've just seen some drops now, so maybe that's why I've asked Jeff the weather condition. as there is some drops on the screen. So we're boxing this lap. We are going to pit for inters, because I remember hearing in bold say it's going to be too early. So we're just going to try and change that I feel like we can get. This might actually be a good idea. So go through maggots and Beckett's. Got to try and take it easier as it is raining, and we are aquaplaning. And we are pit stop behind Billy, so hopefully he makes a big mistake and we can take a 6th position as we come into the pits now for a fresh set of inters. Only just braking down to 57 kilometers with 60 kilometer speed limit as we go through the longest pit lane in Formula 1, maybe even motorsport. But hopefully we can make this pay off. We've gone too early in the gears, so we've gone late out the pit box as Devon Scott gets past us now. Them lot are still on the mediums as we go forward in the pit lane again. We come out ahead of Boxy, who's going to try and overtake us as we're pushing with him. We're now in P9 as we are about to be lapped by Lewis. So we're just gonna continue on, and we're just gonna try and catch up to Broxy, who is on the mediums. So surely with our intermediates in the wet conditions with 8 laps to go, we can overtake him. So now let's see if our gamble can pay off and see if we can take P7 back, because P6 most likely out the window, but at the moment get on the grass. P8 is out the window, but don't forget everyone else has to pit, because with 8 laps to go I doubt you be quick on the mediums in this weather, because we almost lose it. We save it, we go past the glasses, grandstand again, and we go across the line. Lost 38 seconds on that lap, but I think that's you. This is a Ferrari. And we go Saywood again. It's Ferrari that's gone off at Maggots and Beckett's, but we don't seem to be going quick at all in this on the intermediates. But now the Racing Points have pitted, so maybe we have made the gamble on the century, but it won't mean anything, because we just done 2 spins beforehand. So maybe if we can just keep our composure and let's say not. Oh my god. Well, the first spin in this race. Just as I'm saying, see if we can not spin. As we lost it again. Fourth spin in this race. As we gently get back on the throttle. We've got to make sure that we keep our composure. And let's see, make it for only 4 spins this race. But it looks there. DRS is now disabled. So I think we came in too early. The Roxy is going through turn 2 now. Turn 3. Maybe we can take P8 with the 2 spins. Not helped us. So as we are clearly the quicker driver from qualifying. And those rain practice with the Born GP car, maybe we are a lot quicker in this type. However, as we are now 3 seconds behind, as all the spins, so 5 seconds. So, but that doesn't mean anything. As the spins just keep coming. Because Dabbing has lost it on his medium tyres. Why is he pitted for mediums again? I don't know. But it kind of seems like we are on mediums at this point. If we go through the Nuggets complex, there's 6 laps remaining, but we've been lapped, so we've only got 5. Surely Dabbing will come in for pit stops and we can take P8 now, which will be lucky for us. But I doubt we can get any higher than this then. We go on to lap 21. We've just got to trundle along, make no mistakes, and hope the other drivers do. This is another mistake by a Ferrari at Maggots and Beckett's. So, and before this, there was rain in the F2 race. Go check out Shuit YT's channel if you want to go see that. He is Lewis in this. Don't know why his username ain't the same, but sometimes you gotta have different reasons. We are now trundling along. We're gonna go full max and try and catch up to Roxy, who is in the Maggots and Beckett's complex, and I believe is not doing well in these wet conditions. And we're 9 seconds behind, so we lost 4 seconds after that, which I highly doubt. I think we lost more, we just gained that back because of our speed and pace, which is non-existent compared to the likes of Lewis. But there's yellow flags. There's a racing point off. Unfortunately, it's not for position, it's RB. So we're just going to go through him, like Involved did in the formation lap. And we are just going to pretend that we've taken 7th. But he is in 2nd, so let's say we've taken 2nd. there's going to be anger in the comments, if there is any. So we're just going to go through the race. Involved, he's got past us. No. 6. Now. I'm going to take it a lot more careful now. So we only have 3 laps due to being lapped. So let's see if we can catch up to Foxy. He was still 9 seconds ahead of us. So even with little spins that we have, he's still slower than us, which is relieving to me. But you weren't locked in that battle beforehand. But we lost 15 seconds because of those save-wood moments. But don't forget, that is on the dry tyres. So tyres are a lot quicker than this, so just keep that in your head. 15 seconds, and we're going to go past the line in a minute to see, well, actually roughly a minute, see what lap time we should set. And we lost 3 seconds this sector alone due to the wet tyres. So it's been an eventful race for us, so we're going to leave it in high EIS as it's wet, so we hardly use it, which is weird. We've still got to save our fuel. 1 through all 3 all straights, and then lean 1 everywhere else. It's just my way, and we've gained 5 seconds on Foxy, which is amazing. So maybe we can actually catch him. Yes, there they are, right there. At the moment we're just aquaplaning in the braking zones, so we've just got to be, we'll be lucky if we even make an improvement. So mate, it seems there that we only lost 3 seconds because of our save-wood moment behind RB, but you never know. So as now we try to chase down P7. Can we get where we qualified? It would be better if we got where we finished at started. But obviously 2 penalties ahead of us. Kind of unfair that we got ahead of them. Don't even know what their penalties were for, but I think it was for hitting someone. So we're just gonna plow on now. Hopefully we're on the second final lap. I don't see it as my second final lap yet. I only see it as my 24th out of 26. And it is 24 out of 25 because we've been lapped. There's Boxy right there. So I was thinking maybe I can get the ultimate lap overtake. But it's actually not a lap overtake, it will be. This is penultimate lap. There's, I think that's RB in the alpha behind us. But as you see, as Damage Squad informs me, Lewis goes on to his final lap. We're on our final lap as well. So we've got to make this overtake now or never. So we are on the final lap of this race. We'll go onto the second final straight of this race. So can we get past him? We're gonna go to the inside. We're gonna brake. We're gonna aquaplane. Sorry, aquaplaning. We go through Luffield. I don't think we turn, so I can't really blame that on aquaplaning. He's still there on our left hand side. We're going down the street. We're gonna try and keep him behind us. As we go through cops, we're gonna go as fast as we can towards the Maggots and Beckett's complex. We go down to 6th, to 5th, to then go down to 4th, to then go back on the power, to go back up to 5th. As Lewis wins the race. Well done to him. Nothing wrong all race. Go through I forgot the name. We go through the final chicane. We're gonna come around the 2 final corners to take 7th position. We spin across the line. Not the race that I wanted, but it has to be, because we go on board with Billy. We're gonna chip if he has any penalties. I doubt he does, but yet these are 2, which ain't gonna be enough, is it? So we can look down and see what he has. 3 and a 5. So 8 seconds. Not going to be enough. So we just stay in this position. And we're going to watch the dabbing squad come across the line. DRS is enabled, which is really weird. There's dabbing squad. I have no idea what he's trying to do. But Lucy coming towards the line. As the race results are about to come up. Lucy comes across the line. But it's easily Lewis who wins the race. We've got a 5-second penalty. RB in 2nd, with Bold in 3rd. King in 4th, going up 5 places. Big Bailey going down 1. Billy going up 1. And then Racengineer and Roxy going down 2 positions. Dabbing squad going up 1 and Lucy also going down 2 positions. But now let's go on to the interviews with our race winner. Here we go. In the race I noticed that you caused the, shall we say, a yellow flag at the entry of the pit lane. What happened? What lap was that on? Can't remember, I think it was before you had hit the exact lap. Might have been RB actually. Yeah, I did, it was near RB. I'm not sure, but when it was raining I was heading into the pits. I couldn't slow down in time and I received a 5-second penalty. Oof. Yeah, I don't remember a yellow flag. Finally, how was the race for your side of the championship? Yeah, I received 25 points for the win, which puts me closer, even closer to the title. Not sure how the standings are looking at the moment, but there's still 3 races left, so anything can happen. And sprint racing in Brazil that offers double points. Yes, that also. Thank you for your time.